In this video, we are going to do a quick review on blind contour and contour drawing. So we're going to do a blind contour drawing and a contour drawing of a can. I'm going to do this can right here. So I'm going to set it up in front of me, and before I do, let me explain what I'm going to do. So blind contour drawing, the purpose of it is to practice matching your hand speed with your eye speed. When you draw, you're looking at different parts of the object and you're following different lines around it. And whatever your eye is doing, whatever line your eye is following, your hand is following that same line on the paper, and you try to do it at the same speed. If you were completely in sync, it would be a perfect drawing of whatever it is you're observing. However, most people, including me, are definitely not in sync all the time. So sometimes they come out looking crazy. And the less practice that you've had with this, the more likely you're going to get a drawing of something that you don't recognize, which is totally fine. The point is that you're observing. A lot of people, when they draw, they may be looking at an object, but they're drawing what they think they see from their brain, and they're not truly observing. So blind contour drawing, the purpose is to truly observe and record what it is you're drawing. So this first drawing that I'm going to do a blind contour drawing of this can. I'm going to set it down in front of me, and I'm going to choose where I'm going to start looking. So I think I'm going to choose this spot right here, and that's where I'm going to start, and I'm going to follow it around with my eye this way. And then I'm not sure where I'll go. I'll feel it in the moment. But I'm going to be looking at the object, not at my paper. So I'm not looking at my paper at all while I'm drawing, just at the object. So I'm going to grab a pencil. Since I know I'm starting on the top left, I'm going to start near the top of my paper. So I'm going to put this out in front of me where I can see it. I'm going to look at my paper long enough to get my pencil there. And now I'm just going to start drawing. So I said I was going to follow the back line, but I decided to follow the front line. So I'm following the front line, the curve of the can, and going back up. This is a lot harder to do when I'm talking. I'm going to go into this little inner curve of the can, and then the little hole where you drink out of. All right, now I'm going to have to go across here to get back to where I was. Now I'm going to go around the side of the can. And now I can either go inside the can and follow this line, which I decided to do, and now I'm going back over here. And now I'll finish the outside of the can, go around down the bottom. There's like a little wrinkle here. I want to kind of add that in there. And then go back up. And I think I'm going to be done at this point, so I'm going to look down. Now, ideally, I should have landed up here. So this is my blind contour drawing of the can. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to start by doing a blind contour drawing of the object. Then I want you to do a contour drawing. So I'm going to do a contour drawing of this same object. The difference is, this time I can look at my paper. I'm not going to pick up my pencil. I'm not going to erase the mistake. So as I'm drawing, I'm going to see things that are wrong. I'm going to realize, oh, oops, that's too long or too wide or too short or whatever. But I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to erase it. I'm going to keep going. But the feeling of drawing is the same. I'm going to be moving my eye and hand at the same speed, but every now and then I'm going to stop looking at my object and look down at my hand just to self-correct if I need to. So I'm going to start back up here, and I'm going to follow that line again. So I'm looking back and forth and self-correcting if I need to. And I'm going to do the same thing that I did before so you can see. I'm going around here, and I'm fighting the urge to draw what I think I see, and by drawing what I actually see, because I know what that shape is, or at least I think I do. So I think I could probably just draw an oval there. I'm fighting the urge to do that and trying to draw exactly what I'm seeing. So I'm going over here, and there's that little point. Now already I'm feeling like I've made a mistake. I'm a little off on my size, but I'm not gonna stop. I can also add a few more interior things that I was kind of scared to do before. Like there's a little wrinkle over here that I want to add, or a value change, I guess. But I was afraid to do that before because I was afraid I wouldn't find my way back. I can also change the pressure of my pencil. Okay, now I'm at that bottom corner. I'll start going across. Here's that other little wrinkle I was trying to add. Okay, so that one's a little bit better. So now I've got my blind contour and my contour.